We had, we had quite a few that didn't come back. So where are these guys coming from? Well, what happened to our lead? And I remember when that happened.
Daughter. Was everything satisfactory?
Very good, thank you.
Thank you.
did you work?
I mean, I guess you could get killed on this ride, but
Well, how?
I'll tell you if you trade hats with me.
Does it look?
Looks better on you.
So yeah, back to dead people.
Well, obviously, standing up. Mechanical malfunction if the bars don't close all the way. Which probably would be if you're overweight or if you're too small. Fall out of the bars. Not being on the ride, climbing around while it's running. Electrocution. If you touch the wrong thing. It's seriously not funny. Like, I got popped one time because I wasn't paying attention.
I went to this concert. It's an Iron and Wine concert. And there was this girl there. She was wearing, she looked like a hippie. Like, she had a long skirt and she smelled bad, but she looked like she was kind of high or something. And anyway, so stupid. I sold her a yellow Hello Kitty ecstasy tablet. It wasn't a hippie. It was an undercover cop. What's your favorite ride?
Ferris wheel?
Okay.
It's weird. It's like when you get to the top of the Ferris wheel, it stops. People sit there and they look down at all the people below them, and it's this vantage point that you don't usually get. And it's kind of a judgmental viewpoint. And as long as they're up there, it's kind of like they have this special, I don't know, power. But it's funny because, I know eventually they're going to come back down. And when they get off, there's just another one of us, that they were kind of looking down on.
Yeah. So are we doing a business deal here? Because this is starting to sound like a date. No, I'm just saying. Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter to me. All right, well, look, I gotta go. Yeah, I gotta go. All right. Okay, bye. Hi.
Hi. What happened last night?
Yeah.
Did we even do that?
Yeah, I guess we did.
Just saw your daughter.
Yeah.
She was out with some maintenance guy.
Oh, we had a little episode earlier. Come on in.
Wait a minute. Oh, we need to go find your daughter. I mean,
Now?
You know, when I was in middle school, there was this one high school kid that rode the bus, which he was the only one that rode it with us. I guess because he was poor, and but he was big, this big black dude. He was an ROTC, so he was kind of built, and he was real quiet, you know. But sometimes, just out of the blue, he would pick one of us up and put us on his shoulders, to spin around until he was done, and then he'd put us down. And everybody just kind of went with it, you know, because he's a big high school dude, so what are you gonna do? And I remember this one morning, we were just standing there, and he decided it was my turn, and he picked me up, and he was spinning me around, and I was kind of thinking, I guess this could be worse, but it's definitely not good. And my dad just happened to drive by, and it was weird because as I was spinning, somehow my dad and I just made eye contact, and it was kind of like, he looked at me to make sure I was okay, you know, and I kind of gave him the, yeah, I'm fine look, and he just kept going. But you know, I remember when I got on the bus, I was thinking, I really wish that he had stopped and come over there and told that guy to put me down, you know, because it definitely wasn't okay. See, when I'm a dad, I'm gonna, you know, I'll be in there, you know, quit messing with my kid. Like, that's what dads do.
You'd be a good dad.
Yeah. Well, I'm Dylan.
I'm Dawn.
I'm Brooklyn.
This is Simon.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Dylan works on maintenance at the amusement park.
Yeah, I had to fix the wild mouse today. Had a linkage problem with the chain.
I've seen you before. I work over at the restaurant.
Oh yeah, I thought you looked familiar.
Hey. You remind me so much of somebody, I swear. Did you know Ricky Vickers?
No? Did he work here?
Well, he used to hang out. He worked at the gas station up the road, but he hung out here a lot.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, a whole lot.
No, I don't know him.
I guess you wouldn't. When did you start working here?
6 years ago?
Oh, no. God, you just remind me so much of him. I mean, you guys could be related or something. It's something in your eyes, I think. I don't know.
Who is he?
Oh,
I mean, is he a good fella?
He's fun to hang out with.
Huh?
Yeah, he's my former husband, but he knew all about rock and roll. He was really into cars. It was something that was just really exciting and almost dangerous, and I felt like it was something that I was gonna learn something. It was gonna be incredible, and then he just ended up being a liar. I mean, and I'm not saying that you are Ricky. I'm not saying that.
I'm not a liar.
Well, I know, and I'm not saying that you are, but I mean, what I'm saying is that when you're so moved by somebody and it's so exciting and so intense, and you feel like you're learning all of these things and getting exposed to all of these new things that are going to change you as a person, you don't know what that other person needs or means. I mean, it could be her. I mean, have you ever felt this way about anybody else?
Well, don't take this the wrong way, but how did your marriage work out? I mean, I'm not trying to be mean to you here, but you just stood here and told me that you and your husband are divorced, and I'm not your ex-husband. I know you walked up and you say I look like your ex-husband, and then next thing I know, you're telling me that you have concerns between me and a girl that you don't know about in a situation you don't know about. So I'm sorry that I'm not really going to take your advice to heart, although I appreciate that it's coming from a good place. I think you're a nice person, but I don't think you know what you're talking about. You ever read the Bible?
Yeah,
Read the Old Testament?
sometimes.
Well, Jacob's father went out and found Rachel. And Jacob had never met this girl in his life, and his father brought her back, and boom. I mean, the minute that they rode up, it was love. And they got married, and that's the Bible. No,
Well,
look.
I'm just saying, no, I'm not saying that can't happen or that it doesn't exist, but it's not like her father brought her to you. I mean, if you're gonna get literal, let's get literal.
Well, I'm just telling you that that's in the Bible, and if you wanna refute the Bible, if you got a problem with the Bible, whatever, that's your problem. But listen, the happiest that I've ever been in my life before Brooklyn walked up today was when my uncle told me that he was going up into space. He was going on a space shuttle.
Your uncle was an astronaut?
No, my uncle was a drunk. But the point is, he thought he was going into space, and I was happy. And until today, that's the last time that I've ever really been happy.
All right. I don't know what you think is going on, but this is a little serious.
I got a fair idea.
I mean, that kind of kid is just what your daughter is looking for right now, and it is not good.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to be denied.
Not going to be denied. What are you talking about?
There's just a look in his eyes that is just trouble. I know it is. I've seen it before, and...
Well, I don't approve of him, but he doesn't look particularly aggressive to me.
He drives a Camaro,
So?
so he means business. I'm just saying that this kid is an intense kid, and he is not fooling around. He is misquoting the Bible.
Done. I appreciate your concern, but I really don't think there's anything to worry about. I'm watching these guys 2 or 3 minutes, they don't move. You don't think they're dead?
No, they're just thinking.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I was kidding too. They're not thinking.
Hey.
Hey.
So, I am sorry if you got a little freaked out last night. I know it can be weird seeing your dad out of context. I just want you to know, it happens to everybody.
Everybody?
I've walked up and caught my mom and my dad, you know, being really, I mean, inappropriate, but I mean, for being around a kid, you know, I mean, I just want you to know that's not something that we would ever do in front of you or anything. I mean, it was
I would hope not.
This fellow Milton trained me, and I was his right-hand man for a while until he passed away. So.
Passed away. Was it work related?
No.
I understand these rides can be pretty dangerous.
Yeah, well, there hasn't been a single fatality here.
Good.
No, he was killed by a German sniper.
He was killed by a German sniper in the theme park?
No. He was shot in the back of the head in World War II. He was 89, and there was just enough of the bullet lodged because, like, I don't know how much you know about World War II, but basically there's been a lot of surgical advances. And at that time, you know, they couldn't do what they can do now, and so there were remnants, and they told him you can go at any time.
Yeah.
And, well, he went on Tuesday morning.
I mean, you seem really like a pretty cool person. I mean, how long have you had your nose pierced for?
A couple years now.
Yeah.
I have to take it out at school.
My friend used to have her nose pierced and she had to take it out for work. But she took a little piece of broom and cut it down to just the exact size and sterilized it and then would stick it in. And nobody would even know, but the hole wouldn't get closed up, or, you know, you wouldn't have to re-pierce it every time that you put your ring back in.
No, that's a really good idea.
You know she's going back to school tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And she's easily distracted right now. Look, I'm just wondering if you need anything. You got a Camaro out there, maybe you could use a new set of tires.
No, sir, it's fine. Camaro's running great.
I don't know where you live, but maybe repairs, furniture.
I really like your shorts.
Oh, thanks.
I had a pair like that in high school. I still have them, but I don't wear them anymore.
I like your hair. I think it's really pretty color.
Thank you.
My hair was that color a long time ago. One of the many colors.
My hair used to be highlighted too. I used to wear blonde. But this guy that does my hair now, he does this thing called hair painting. And he says it's supposed to look more natural. Like he said, if you look at a child's hair, you'll notice that there are like highlights and lowlights just kind of all strewn together. So it looks a little more natural, a little younger. And
Right.
it sucks. I used to do my hair like patches of color and stuff like that. It was a lot more fun, but I can't get away with it anymore. You know, when I was young, and I feel like when I meet people that are really nice, I can't give them what I could have given them when I was younger. You know, I mean, that they deserve it, but charlatans ran off with my youth, and now I don't trust anybody, and I feel like I'm always having to kind of live up to what is the definition of a grown-up.
You don't need to thank me for spending time
I
with your daughter.
understand that. I just like to do something nice. What do you say?
There's something I kind of need to ask you.
There you go.
I'd like to marry your daughter. And I guess I'm asking for your blessing or whether.
Well, Dylan, that's not quite what I had in mind. door.
Brooklyn.
Damn it! Open the door!
So the issue here is what you are doing.
You are constantly replacing mom with stupid little sluts
This
and
is not
then
about your
throwing
mother.
them into
This
my
is not
face.
about your mother. Do
trying
not
to
bring
get
your
me to
mother into
respect
this.
them,
Your
to
mother
care
is a
about them,
completely
and
separate
I don't give a
conversation.
shit about them.
I'd like to know what the hell that stunt was with $2,000 worth of dress clothes in the goddamn pool.
Are you serious?
Are you buying drugs, yes or no, from the mechanic?
The mechanic.
Explain to me what's going on between you and the mechanic. Are you pregnant?
Yeah, Dad, I'm pregnant.
This is not a joke. Are you pregnant?
No.
No. Good. We can cross that off the list.
Do you have a list of stuff
Now,
that you expect me to
next
do?
question. Are you in love with the mechanic? Yes or no?
What if I am?
Then you'll say yes. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Yes, you are in love with the mechanic, whom you met all of, 12 hours ago? Man, he must
You are the
be
person
a
to lecture
catch.
me on relationship advice.
yeah.
You
As
with
a
your
matter of
put
fact-
together outfit
matter
with
of
your
fact, I
fucking
am-
ironed on pleats. So
I
perfect.
am the
You know
person
what?
to lecture you.
We can't all be perfect, Dad.
I don't
I
require
can't be perfect.
perfection.
Dylan can't be perfect.
Nobody's
we can't be perfect like you.
Dylan, I'm not perfect. I am not pretending to be perfect. What is this perfection shit?
Nothing that I do is enough. It doesn't matter.
It's true. A lot of what you do is not enough. But you know what? A lot of what
don't
you
even
do
know what I
is
do.
too freaking much.
You have no idea what I do. Because the only time that you come home is when I get in trouble. That's the only time.
The view here is great. This must...
Step back then.
Young lady, do not put your hands on me again. What are you doing? You tore up the bed I made. Okay, I don't care about the bed.
Just go away! Go away!
Why do you keep saying I could have tried? You don't think I tried.
What did you do?
You don't think I am trying.
Paid people to kidnap me in the middle
You
of
don't
the
think
night?
this weekend is me trying.
Only
You don't
because
think you being
had
in that
to.
school is me trying. You don't think the maid and the counselor and everybody else who is taking care of you 100% of every day of the year is me trying. Well, that's me
not
trying.
you trying. That's you being lazy. That's you using your money to try to solve some fucking problem that you just can't deal with right now. But that's...
You know,
No.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
If you really cared about me, then I would be your problem, and I would know it. You would be right there, trying to fix me, not paying somebody else to do it.
Brooklyn,
That's how I know you don't
cannot
care.
be right there
Only because
all
you
the time.
don't want to be. If you really did, if you really loved me, you would be.
You don't have any idea.
No,
what
I guess I
want.
don't, because you've never been there to tell me about it. You've never tried to tell me
I'm
about
there
it.
as often as I can be there. You're just going to have to take my word for that.
Yeah, as often as you can schedule
I
off.
am with you as often as I can possibly be.
You can get a new job. It's not like it's that difficult.
Well, if I get a new job, then I've got a new job and I'm gone again. So that's not going to work. What's the next idea? Wow, we seem to be running out of ideas
That's
here.
your problem. You fix that. You're the dad. You're the adult.
Doing the best I can.
You were perfect to me. You're my mom and dad, and you were so built up on this pedestal, and everybody just kept saying it'll be all right. You know, everybody's parents get divorced. Happens all the time. Not to me. It doesn't happen to me. Not to you. It couldn't. And I hated it. I hated all of it. And I didn't understand it, and I just wanted it to go away. I wanted to go away. You broke me. And it's not gonna be the same again. Not now. Not 10 years from now. Not by the end of this weekend. Never. You're fucking killing me.
When you were a baby, you would not go to sleep alone. And your mother and I would take turns holding you at night until you went to sleep. And I remember having a conversation with you in my mind. I was talking to Brooklyn at 15 and 16. Well, you were charming. I mean, you were the kind of person I wanted to be around all the time. I grant you that you are broken. And I'm gonna tell you a secret. I'm broken too. Everybody's broken, Brooklyn. Dylan's broken. Dawn is broken. Your mother is broken. That's one of those universals. And ironically enough, in every sector of my life, I fix things. That's what I'm good at. That's why people pay me obscene amounts of money just to walk into a boardroom, because I know how to fix things. But you, my dear,
You win. I cannot fix this. Every once in a while, the deal falls through, you know? It takes two to tango. One person stands up and walks away from the table, the deal falls through. Deal just falls through, and there's nothing I can do about it. And every now and then that happens. And that, I believe, is what has happened here. And so I am going to stand up and I'm going to walk out of the room and I'm going to admit defeat, not because I don't love you, but because I can't do this. I just can't do this. And I am so sorry.
Hey,
Hey.
so do you still want to go out?
I guess.
I mean, it's okay if you don't want to.
No. I want to.
So it looks like the pending nuptials have been put on a permanent hold.
I can't believe you've never been married before.
I've never met anyone like you before.
Hi.
Hi. So, how'd it go with Brooklyn?
I don't know. Some things were said, and she went away, and I don't know where she went.
Hey, don't worry. I bet she's with her fiance.
Look, you know that we can't. I can't see you anymore, Dawn. You shouldn't smoke.
I don't. No, Saye. It's usually the girl with the daddy issues.
This is crazy. For one thing, I am literally passing through. And I need my daughter needs me right now.
Hello, good morning. I'm with County Family Court Services. This young lady, her boyfriend was picked up for selling pot to some kids at a party last night. He's been arrested. She doesn't have any ID on her, and she tells me that you are her father.
I am.
What we do in this situation is we ask the parent to please follow us back down to the police station. She will be arrested and arraigned, but I'm going to do my very best to get a magistrate in on a Sunday morning so that hopefully you can post her bail as quickly as possible. So could you follow us down to the station, please?
Actually, no. No, I am not going to be following you back to the station. And the reason I'm not going to be following you back to the station is because if I did, this would be the perfect ending to the perfect weekend. And I am not going to let it end that way. I'm going to ask you to work with me on this. I'm going to ask you to get back in your car and leave her here. Just go. You know, just go, because I'm here. I am here. and she's here, and we're together here, and we're gonna work together on this, and we're gonna take care of it. So thank you, good job. You can leave, and I'm just hoping that you can help me make that happen. Can you help me? Can you help me out, please?
Okay. So, you got this one, Dad?
I do.